It was a day to remember those who lost their lives to COVID-19 and support those who survived but are still living with long-term effects.
I walked today for my grandpa. This idea came from my grandpa. I lost him in May of 2020, and unfortunately people looked at his death as a casualty. No one really cared for it because he fits the stereotype of you have to be old, underlying conditions.
It all started with 16-year-old Hannah Ernst.
His name was Cal Schoenfeld. He was 83, and I mean, he was just the best person you can know. He was from Brooklyn, so he just had that attitude, that excitement of life, and I love it. He meant everything to me, and prior to him getting sick, we were going to walk the Brooklyn Bridge, and that didn't get to happen.
Her project, the COVID March to Remember. Hundreds joined her at Cadman Plaza in Brooklyn today.
Your shot! Get your shot!
And with yellow hearts and signs that showed who they were honoring, walked over the Brooklyn Bridge. Pix 11 cameras with them every step of the way as Air 11 captured them from above.
I'm here to honor my brother's life. His name was Bobby, and he was taken by the pandemic April 29, 2020.
I'm here walking on behalf of my father, who was one of 66 veterans that passed away from COVID at Southeastern Veterans Center in Pennsylvania.
I love my sister and I miss her dearly. This has been probably the worst time of my life in my 65 years of living.
Happy to be here. It's like a healing environment. It's good for us all.
This comes as the Delta variant remains the dominant COVID strain in New York City, with the CDC recommending masks and face coverings again. As of Saturday, the 7-day positivity rate is 2.86% statewide, with 67.4% of New Yorkers fully vaccinated. Back in New York City at City Hall Park in Lower Manhattan after the march, those who walked in support of the faces of COVID encouraged New Yorkers to roll up their sleeves.
I really wish he was here. I mean, I would trade any of this up for him. And I know he was there with us.
Please don't ever forget those that we've lost. And consider getting the vaccination. Wear your mask. Let's work together and make this all go away.
Get your vaccine, mask up, do what you got to do to be safe.
And the COVID March to Remember wasn't just here in New York City today. There were walks at 30 states across the country. Now both local and state and federal authorities are urging people to wear their masks and get the vaccine if you can. We're live in Lower Manhattan. Jennifer Bisram, Pix 11 News.